Hello and welcome to Turtlecat Reviews, where we review some of the newest and a few not so new releases on Steam. My name is Odd, and today we are taking a look at Cubesis. Cubesis is an isometric town building puzzle game developed by Wonderful Trees Studio. It is currently $4.99 on Steam. Graphically, the game is as simple as it gets. I guess you could say the game has its own look, but it doesn't really strike me as a style choice so much as it was just easy to create. The thing about the graphics is that the game does have a cheap price tag, and after pointing out how lackluster it is visually, there really isn't many other negatives about the game. If you go into the game thinking, well, it's only $5, there's got to be at least one aspect that is a little underdeveloped. Here's your aspect. Before I get into gameplay mechanics, I have one other thing to say about the game. Cubesis won't make any sense unless you do all of the tutorials. Really, just no sense. It's not a true sim game where you just build stuff. It's an objective-based puzzle game that can really punish you if you don't watch what you're doing while trying to complete your objectives. It's not quite as brutal as games like Banished, but it's not far off either. Now onto gameplay. What is Cubesis? Well, the game starts with some basic resources and a couple cubies. That's what the game calls people. From there you turn your cubies into towns which produce gold and more cubies or wheat fields that provide food. You'll also need stone, which requires digging. There are structures that allow you to control the height of the water on the map and the global temperature. If you're not careful, the world will push towards severe heat, killing crops or cubies, or into an ice age, both extremes being very difficult to deal with, but a little toward one or the other can benefit certain structures or resources. There is also a structure allowing you to control the wind direction if you need rain clouds to move in off the water and over your fields. The goal of the game is to hit certain target amounts of resources such as cubies or gold, and usually obtain an amount of treasure chests set around the map. To get to these chests, you'll have to figure out how you're going to manipulate the environment to create land bridges or dig canals or freeze the seas over to walk across while trying to keep your citizens alive. Overall, the controls are extremely well laid out. Once finished with your tutorial, you'll notice that the controls allow you to lay out paths and directions for your cubies in advance really quickly, and you never feel like you're fighting the keyboard just to get a cubie to move a few squares and build a church or something. The one gripe that I do have with it has to do with selecting things with the mouse. Sometimes it can feel like it doesn't respond the way it feels like it should, but it just requires a touch of patience. Cubesis comes with 26 maps or puzzles, and some of these are definitely going to test your skills and patience. If you are into puzzle games, this is one to check out for sure. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next installment of Turtlecat Reviews.